A $20 capacitor. That's the part. The single most common reason your air conditioner stops blowing cold air is a small metal cylinder that costs less than a pizza. Your contractor's invoice says $300 to $400. Not as an outlier, not from one bad company. That is the standard flat rate price for a 30-minute job using a part you can buy at Walmart for $25.99. And that's just number 1 on this list. Dominate residential HVAC service tickets. Every single one costs under $70 at retail, and the markup on each isn't double or triple. It's 5 to 15 times the real cost of the component. The industry's own pricing guides recommend 2.5 to 3.5 times markup on parts. The invoices homeowners actually receive blow past those numbers consistently. This isn't one bad contractor. This is how flat rate pricing is designed to work. By the end of this video, you'll know the verified wholesale cost of each part, the real time each repair takes, which ones you can handle yourself, and the one that legitimately requires a licensed technician. Let's get into it. Number 1. The capacitor. Open your outdoor condenser unit and you'll see a small silver or black cylinder roughly the size of a soda can mounted near the top of the electrical panel. It stores voltage to start your compressor and fan motor. When it fails, your AC stops cooling. A Mars brand 45.5 microfarad 440-volt dual-run capacitor, the exact part most residential systems use, costs $20.25 at SupplyHouse.com. Amazon house brands drop that to $11.99. Angie's 2026 data puts the typical invoice at $300 to $600. Nearby Hunt's HVAC Technician Network, citing a 17-year veteran EPA 608 certified tech, documents the actual swap at under 30 minutes. But here's what should genuinely bother you. ACHR News, the HVAC industry's own trade publication, published a piece called The Flat Rate Debate, where a company's CEO was quoted saying they don't use the word capacitor with customers. They call it a voltage absorption system. That's the industry openly teaching contractors to rename a $20 part so you can't Google it while the tech is still in your driveway. That's number 1. We haven't started yet. Number 2. The contactor. This is the electrical relay inside your condenser that sends power to the compressor when your thermostat calls for cooling. Small black box, about 2 inches square, screw terminals on top. When the contact's inside pit from electrical arcing, the system won't start or won't shut off. Angie puts the part at $15 to $70. A standard Packard C140A single-pole contactor is about $20. Home Guides 2026 data puts the installed price at $200 to $450 on a Jose forum thread that surfaces in every "Was I ripped off?" search. A homeowner documented a $467 invoice for that same $20 part. The techs in the thread didn't dispute the cost. They defended the markup as covering truck stock, insurance, and dispatch. And here's what makes this one worse. Contactors are one of the most commonly replaced parts during annual tune-ups. The tech opens the panel, sees minor pitting on the contacts, and recommends a preventative swap. Sometimes it's warranted. Sometimes that part had 3 to 5 more years in it. You'll never know because you're trusting the person who profits from the replacement to tell you whether it's necessary. Number 3. The thermostat. A Google Nest sits on the Home Depot shelf right now for $105. An Ecobee Smart Thermostat Premium retails for $249. That same thermostat, installed by your HVAC contractor, shows up at $300 to $500 on the invoice. Angie and Fixer cluster the professional labor alone at $140 to $350. The install involves matching 4 or 5 color-coded wires to labeled terminals on a mounting plate. 2 screws hold the base to the wall. Every brand includes a step-by-step app walkthrough. For most homes with standard wiring, this is a 20 to 30-minute job. And here's what your contractor won't mention. Most utility companies offer $50 to $100 rebates on smart thermostats. Some programs through Excel, Con Ed, and local co-ops make the unit completely free. You're paying a contractor $300 to install a thermostat you could have gotten for nothing and wired yourself during a lunch break. If you made it this far, subscribe so you don't miss next week. It gets worse. 3 parts deep, every one under $70. Every one under 30 minutes. And the industry's own flat rate guides from BuildFolio, LeDuo, and FieldCamp Recommend 2.5 to 4 times markup. What homeowners actually get, invoiced runs 5 to 15 times. The recommended margin and the practice margin are not the same number. That's not overhead, that's strategy. Number 4, the condensate drain line flush. This one should personally offend you. Your AC produces moisture as it cools. That water drips into a pan and flows out through a small PVC pipe. Over time, algae builds up and clogs it, potentially backing water into your ceiling or triggering a safety switch that kills your system. The fix? Per Kalo Services' own published maintenance guide, is pouring half a cup of white vinegar into the clean-out tea and capping it back up. 50 cents. 5 minutes. 0 tools. HVAC.com, a Trane Technologies property, lists the professional price at $75 to $250. And this pour vinegar down a pipe job is a standard line item in the $150 to $400 annual maintenance plans sold by every major HVAC franchise in the country. Number 5. Refrigerant. R410A, the standard cooling chemical in most systems built after 2010. This is the one item on this list I will not tell you to do yourself. You need EPA Section 608 certification to legally handle refrigerant. Fines run over $44,000 per day per violation. This is not a YouTube project, but the markup is still real. AC Direct's 2026 tracker puts Contractor wholesale at $16 to $20 per pound. Your invoice says $50 to $90 per pound installed, with most markets clustering around $75. A typical 2 to 4 pound recharge costs you $150 to $360 for product that costs the contractor $32 to $80. And here's what separates a professional from a predator. A properly installed AC system is a sealed loop. Refrigerant does not get used up, it does not evaporate. If your system needs a recharge, there is a leak somewhere, and many techs will happily recharge at $75 a pound year after year without ever finding or fixing that leak. The Florida Attorney General secured nearly $500,000 in a 2020 enforcement action against 10 HVAC companies running fabricated leak diagnoses targeting seniors. You're not paying for a repair. You're paying for a subscription to a problem nobody has incentive to solve. So here's what you do with this. The capacitor, contactor, thermostat, and drain line are all jobs a homeowner with a $10 multimeter and a YouTube tutorial can handle. That covers 4 of the 5 most common service calls. For the refrigerant, demand a documented leak search before you agree to pay for a single pound. If the tech won't do it, get another quote. And for any single visit invoice above $500 for parts only, no compressor or coil involved. Get a second opinion before you sign. You now know something most homeowners writing repair checks this week don't. The most expensive HVAC repair is the one you didn't realize was simple. YouTube thinks you'll like one of these 2 videos. And honestly, so do I. Click whichever one grabs you. And if you made it all the way to the end, subscribe. We do this every week, and the list does not get shorter.